God damn it. I'm smiling, so shit ain't that bad. You know, damn, this really bad. You know that I've been hacked again. I've been hacked again. You know, I'm sure you probably think this shit, OG. Something you doing. It is something I'm doing. I got hella haters. I have hella haters. You know, all of my videos was deleted. And I'm sure you know that the haters did it. I didn't delete my videos. And shit, you ought to realize, because I have, they'll stop at nothing. So it ain't no big deal. One thing I learned in the streets, if you don't have no haters, you ain't doing shit. So let me tell you something about this little event that I went through. Now, they want to prevent my message. They want to prevent what I'm saying. They want to prevent you from having the opportunity to weigh what you're hearing from me and what you're hearing, I guess, from their God, Sinful. Because let me before you start saying, "Oh God, he's on that again," let me ask you a question, and you answer it for me. Why did whoever hack me? Why did whoever do it? I could see them deleting my videos for whatever reason, you know, but why did they change my channel's name to Real Talk with Sinful the P? Why did they do that? Okay. Now, if that's not enough, why did they rewrite my description of my channel, describing how I was a snitch, I'm a chump, I'm this, I'm that, and talked about my wife, talked about my marriage, and you know, if you want to get that shit, you follow this channel. Then they was able to get in there and take my monetization off, so I don't get. I ain't even trying to get that. YouTube kept fucking with me, and they wanted me to monetize. Okay, so I did, but they turned that off. So what I'm saying is, why would they do that? I don't think Sinful did that, so I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the kind of people that listen to Sinful do shit like that. Now, I mean, whatever they thought, they might have thought it would hurt me, or it did make me have to do extra work because I'm doing the work now as I speak. But what I'm saying is, the first time I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was something I did. When the first time the videos was gone, I thought it was something I did. And after a while, you know, and they was gone, and I had got about 18 of them back up there. I tried to find out how to download them, and I did. I downloaded all of them. Luckily, the next morning they was gone again. That's why I realized somebody was really doing it. So I did back up all my shit and woke up the next morning, told my bro, you know, I was happy, you know, told bro about I did back everything. You know, shit ain't gonna happen like that no more because I thought I did it. And, you know, wake up to my videos gone, all of them deleted. You know, I'm uploading my course right now. And I'm gonna upload the deleted videos to follow. And I said all this. I said all of this to ask you, who really are suckers? I mean, think about it, man. I'm sure I might have said something to you that you heard or whatever that you didn't like, but I don't think you would go to that extent to delete my shit, hack into my shit, you know. Hey, and they also kept saying it's a sinful world. So, okay, all right, everything that's done. My thing is this. You gotta ask who's fucking really suckers in this instance. Because what I'm thinking is this. They went that far to try to quiet the truth. Why they want to quiet the truth is because they know you can't fucking handle the truth. You would rather, not you in particular, but what I'm saying is people would rather hear the bullshit than the truth. Because the fact remains, when you're so used to listening to untruths and half-truths, and you have no way to determine what's what, you just have to guess if you're doing or thinking the right thing. See, you're gonna have problems in life, bro. You're gonna have problems in life. You're not gonna just have problems. Now, I did have something that I want to talk about too. Other than that, but I did want to, explain about the little hacking shit and what I think. It did not stop me. It didn't do anything but put me up on cyber warfare. So, although I'm not going to engage in that kind of goddamn shit, I just know that people fucks with you like that. And I know that when you're in the streets, they try to smear you with slurs or whatever, or innuendos about something you didn't did, but that don't do nothing but increase your reputation. Bad promotion or bad publicity is better than good publicity. People love to hate you. So people always, not always, but people, talk to me about my daughter. They always asking me about my daughter, what did I think about raising her, with the mentality that I have. And shit, I'm telling you, you may not believe this. And I think I was a good dad. I learned, I'm telling you, I learned how to be a dad from my pimp friends, Calvin Charles and Shantae, and everyone, Mike Staples, all them niggas that had kids. All of them, all the hoes, Penny, all of them. You guys think that motherfuckers don't really be doing what they really do. I know not one child in the game, not in the game, whose parents was in the game. Now one of them went hungry. Now one of them was neglected. They had real nannies. And anything they needed was gotten immediately. Don't let it be some school material and they didn't tell you about what I'm saying is, let me calm down. What I'm saying is, when you're in the game for real, you don't shirk your responsibilities that you would have as a regular or a normal person. If you're a father or a mother, you got to be that. Because think about it. What you're doing is just your occupation. Everybody has an occupation. And when they have kids, they don't, put their occupation before their kids. And if their occupation is good enough, they want their kids to grow. They want their kids to be vast in what they've experienced. They go on vacations. They do all kind of shit. Now, I'm telling you this because, like you probably can tell, I'm very proud of my parenting. And I'm very proud of the fact that I didn't learn any of my skills from reading. I witnessed these dudes. I don't care what we was doing. It could be 6 o'clock in the morning, and we've been at the after hours since 1:30. And we've been blowing and drinking, and it's time for them motherfuckers to go to school, and kids, these fools, man, I didn't know it was this late. Man, I gotta go. Man, where you going? Man, nigga, you on full. Man, I gotta get my boy to school. I gotta get my kid to school. Man, they did that shit. I learned that. I saw it. I saw that. So what I'm saying is, you guys know what you think. And you would rather promote what you think versus what really happens. So what am I talking about? What I'm talking about is you guys got the total wrong perception of what this game, what it does for you, and what it's all about. It's not about you trying to hate me because I got game. It's about you trying to see if I have more game than you. And if I do, it's about you catching up and hopefully surpassing me, because you guys are just afraid to compete. I remember my partner Shantae wouldn't even let his goddamn son walk to school. I used to say, man, you making him a punk. He said, no, man, too much shit happened. Man, why? They ain't got to do nothing but get on the bus, man. Shit happened at the bus. That's where it happened. You know, I don't want my kid getting killed in their goddamn shit, but you see, he ain't no punk. He ain't no punk. He wasn't no punk then. I just thought it was crazy, but when I started, you know, really dealing with my daughter, I did the same shit. I did the same shit. I remember I bought my daughter a Barbie car, and the school was like 3 blocks down from where we lived, maybe a little more than that, but not really far. And she said, Daddy, because I used to let her sit on my lap and drive. And I was doing that. I used to let her drive to school. And she was like in the 1st grade, maybe even the kindergarten. But anyway, she said, Daddy, I want to drive my car. You know the fuck I did? I would power her car up at night, and as long as the weather was right, I would let her drive her car to school. And I would ride along in my car along with her. And she ain't in the street, she on the sidewalk, and she driving her car to school. And then when she get to school, I pick that big old motherfucker up and put it in my trunk and take it home. And then I leave it there and bring it back when I go to pick her up. Now that's some shit to me. I mean, goddamn it, I did that shit. I know I did all kinds of shit like that. But it ain't because I was such a good dad. It was because I saw my friends, my pimp friends, with hoes like a motherfucker on Sunset or wherever we was at, do the exact same thing. Not with 1 kid, not with 2 kids, but with all of them. Shit, I think Calvin had hella kids. Maybe 6 kids or something like that. You know, Pimp motherfucker got 1 or 2 kids. You know, Cal had about 6 kids. Shit. And he took care of every one of them. Every single one of them. Went to all the PTA meetings. All that goddamn shit. We do that shit. You might not have knew it, but I'm telling you, we do it. Why? Because it's about being all you can be in every goddamn thing you're trying to be. We just want to be pimps. That don't mean when we had some kids, we didn't know how to be no dads or no mom. We just happen to have enough money to really be a dad or a mom because we wasn't tripping. Now, I ain't saying it's about money. I'm just saying, think about it. I'd have to be a real asshole not to take care of my kids, and I got hella money. Shit. So, I just want to talk about, well, I wanted to talk about that, which I've done. And I want to tell you something else, since I was talking about my daughter. I also tell my daughter straight-laced truth. I don't be bullshitting with her. You know, I remember one morning I was taking her to school, and she asked me what I thought about the president's stand on gay marriage. Now, first off, I ain't a supporter of gay activity. I don't support none of that. But I am a supporter of a motherfucker having the right to be gay if that's what they want to be. I support that. I ain't supporting being gay, but I support a motherfucker's right to be gay. So, I'm telling her this shit, I'm explaining this. And then I say, well, what you think? And she told me, well, I think they should have the right to be married. All right. I dropped her off. And on the way home, Steve Harvey show was on, and I was listening to this shit. And they was on this subject. So I just start listening to it was just weird that me, oh no, it wasn't weird because on the way to school, that's why we started talking about it, because we was listening to Steve Harvey. Oh yeah, okay, let me get that straight. Yeah, any goddamn way. One caller after another was calling in about they ain't with it. And it's in the Bible, they ain't with it, and all this religious thing with it. And then Steve Harvey said, but this gay people in the church, man, he really got some calls in. They was hating on this motherfucking ass. And one caller said that he knew there was no gay Christians. And it was he knew it was no gay Christians in the church. And when Steve asked him about the choir, he said, no gay people are in our church choir. Now, you know, and I know that I've been around that shit. You've been around that shit all your life, church. So what I'm saying is the church is where most of the homosexual activity, it might not begin there, but that's, you know, the little gay singer, the little gay choir guy. I mean, I ain't mad at them, but they was all in the church. Even the pastor used to have a little gay dude sitting in there with the door closed and all that. I don't know what they're doing. I ain't accusing them of that. I'm saying I know that exists. So why would the people that's following the religion want to act like it don't exist so it can keep the religion pristine? You know, Christians, they say the homosexuality is wrong. And for some reason, they don't enforce it within their own churches. So, if they can't enforce it in their church, they can't enforce it outside of the church. That's my stance. And that's what I had, you know, I had prepared that speech for my daughter. And when she did come home and I started telling it to her, she looked at me like, Dad. And I didn't get to tell her that speech. But I really do feel this way. Now, why do I feel this way? Because I have an opinion on all things, every single thing that goes on around me. You should have an opinion. And you should make sure your opinion has substance. What I'm saying is, back to the hackers, once I realized that some motherfucker was hating on me, at first I was tripping. But then once I realized some motherfucker was hating on me, the streets just came back to me, man. You know, you should feel good. Motherfuckers hating on you. They go to work to try to stop you from saying what you're saying, man. So, in closing, I just want you to know, don't be scared of haters. Welcome haters. And the way you get haters is to say something, live up to it, prove that it's unshakable, and you, like me, will have a gang of haters. Because every motherfucker hate a winner. Check with me. You know, Thursday and Sunday, motherfucking 6 o'clock. That's what I do.